Wow, I'm multitasking here today. There's the BOI, as we like to call them, stepped out. Something about studying. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Progressive Auto Sales Arena here tonight as the Sarnia Sting once again get ready to take on the Guelph Storm. A fantastic game yesterday in the Guelph Arena. Final score there of 6-2. And hearing from Coach Brad Staubitz after that game, he was very, very pleased and happy with all the lines that participated. And we even saw some scores in there from some guys we haven't heard from in a while. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. As you can see, it's not easy being green, but we have lots of green here. Face Off for Mental Health, and my friend Liz Page from St. Clair Child. Thanks for joining me here.
Hi, David. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is an important day, and I know you and I have had many conversations about this. It's a conversation that's becoming more and more regular, which I guess means the success of the awareness is happening, but you're here tonight again as well.
Absolutely. So we are here to celebrate mental health tonight and to raise awareness and decrease the stigma. And pretty soon there's going to be a puck drop and some exciting events. But I noticed that all of the Sarnia Sting players have their sticks taped green, as do the visitors, which is very cool to see.
Yeah, we're seeing lots of the green ribbons here tonight. This worked out really well. This was completely unplanned. We actually have the table beside us here, and I didn't wear it tonight, but I have one of these bracelets. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
I got one.
There's the bracelets right there, right?
Yep.
And aren't those lovely? And what's the young lady that's making those?
Her name is Ashlyn, and she is absolutely incredible. Her Nana, Nolene, is very involved with the Legionnaires, and they approached us and had this fabulous idea to do a fundraiser. Every bracelet is $20, and a portion of the proceeds come back to St. Clair Child and Youth, and Ashlyn has raised, I think, almost $1,000.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's really great to see the young generation getting already involved with the community, because that's really where this starts with the problem solving and the solution of mental health.
Absolutely, and just having that conversation and getting that conversation started. And champions like Ashlyn are exactly what we're hoping to grow, so that, every year it gets bigger and bigger. Ashlyn had shared with us that making the bracelets was sort of her way of sort of de-stressing and sort of coping, which is a beautiful sort of a win-win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And great that the Sarnia Sting's gotten involved with all of this as well. They've really taken on. Let's real quickly, I know the story, but let's tell the story about how this started with one coach coming to St. Clair Child and Youth Services.
Yes, so there was a coach in the AAA system who had a young man on his team who was struggling, and he felt like he was at a loss. He didn't know where to turn, who to talk to, and what kind of resources to offer. So he contacted Craig McKenzie at our agency, and he asked Craig, what do I do? And Craig said, I think there's a bigger conversation here. How can we help you? How can we help all the coaches be able to feel prepared if one of their players needs to talk or needs some support? So we started last year. It was very sort of last minute. We threw it together in a hurry, but man, did it take off. And we were blown away by the buy-in from all the different little associations around Lambton County. And we were just like, wow, this has legs. People want to talk about this. They want the rink to be a safe place. So this year we decided to go even harder, and it's been an amazing community response.
Yeah, it really sends out the message of the importance of something like this. We've seen, Face Off for Mental Health. We've also seen things like Sarnia Speaks pop up. Sarnia Sings is coming up again. So the community pulling together to support each other in this, because it's not an easy conversation to have, I guess.
It can be very difficult, but our community has demonstrated time and time again that if there's a challenge to meet, or if there's a time to pull together, they rally and they pull together, and they continually amaze me with their generosity.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Craig McKenzie he won the toss, I guess. You had to be here.
I'm okay with that.
Which we like her better, Craig, just so you know.
Oh, no, I'm probably going to get fired.
He just didn't want to wear the hat.
Will you hire me now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's this Jay guy over here, and I think he's starting to get a little jealous, so might have to, okay. We'll have to bump you out now. Liz, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, David.
I'm sure we'll see you again. Always, anytime. All right, my friend Liz Page, passing it off now. She's going to go have a beer now. You watch. Oh, hey, Jay Beckham, how are you?
What's going on? Imagine that, right?
She's all worried about her hair now. You don't have that problem.
No, not at all.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. For an old guy, anyway.
Yeah, well, happy birthday.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
What's the number there?
54, as a matter of fact.
Really? You're older than me?
100%, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Does that mean I have to listen to you?
No.
Oh,
no.
good.
Why start now?
Well, I don't think I ever really did.
No, good point.
Well, we've got lots we can talk about here. We still got about 9 minutes before the Sarnia Sting come out here. I didn't actually see the game. I did listen to it.
I did too.
Seems like something happened. Brad Staubitz even come out later and said, totally impressed with this hockey team, their performance. It seemed like they just found the puck.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's certainly when you're listening to it. I know that that our guys in the announcing from the radio, Patrick DeRoche and stuff, they certainly seemed a little surprised by some of the play that was going on, and I think it was a combination of a couple of things. I mean, it really started to sound like, so our guys were being aggressive on the forecheck, and there was some real chemistry on some of those lineups,
right.
Which created a whole lot of opportunities for us, which is terrific. But I think also, Guelph was struggling a little bit. They struggled a little bit with their goaltending. Cameron Lenoir stood on his head for us, which was terrific. So, great game for him, which was amazing. But, I think they struggled a little bit defensively, Guelph did. And I think, we, for whatever reason, we're on stride. We had the right pieces. And it created an awful lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
We had a couple of really quick goals, bang, bang, and then we did it again not that much later, and 6-2, what a score. I mean, it was it sounded like a great game.
That's a dominating score, right? For
sure.
That's
for
what you
sure
call
it
that.
is.
And, I got to fix something.
What the heck is that all about?
It's fantastic to see, because I wonder if, getting closer to the end is drawing nearer. Does that maybe put some more of that pressure on the team to say, does that have an effect the closer you get to the playoffs?
I mean, what do I know? I mean, just a fan and everything, but I mean, I would have to say, sure, why wouldn't it? Right? Because, I mean, at this point, it's about jockeying for position, right? Because once the playoffs come, you can sort of estimate who you're going to get in the first round, right? So you're going to want to, in some cases, there are preferred ways to go about that, right? I mean, there's some strategy around, who you draw in the first round. Honestly, right now, from what I understand, that if things stay relatively the same at this point, we may very well draw Guelph in the first round, which,
that could be interesting.
Given our score last night, I think, that bodes well for us potentially making it into the second round. So
it has to be interesting for Guelph. I mean, when these back-to-back games happen, one away and then comes home, if you play a team and then you play them again a couple weeks later, you've already gone through some different obstacles with different hockey franchises. When you're back-to-back, that team that's lost, really their focus is still on you, and they've got time to sit down and watch some videos and whatever else they have to do to go, okay, and then the home team really needs to go, okay, we got to do the same, but what can we do different to fool these guys?
We can't come out with the same strategies that we had when we played in Guelph.
Or is doing the same strategy a strategy?
I don't know, a poker hand kind of bluffing strategy. I don't know.
It works, right?
I think the thing that we can expect is we need to expect that Guelph is going to come out. They're going to want revenge for last night.
Absolutely.
That's clear.
As any team would.
As any team would. So I think, we have to expect that these guys are going to be right on it, right out of the gate. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to have to come in and, early on, we're going to have to dominate. We're going to have to really come out hard. I would be willing to bet it's going to be a little more physical game than it was the other night, simply because, the stakes are higher a little bit.
And we see in our starting lineup tonight too. Nick Grima's in there tonight as part of the starting lineup.
Yeah, he had first goal last night, which was awesome.
And Cameron Lenoir is starting again here tonight.
For sure, that's a good
Hugo
call.
Lavinia is I used to have trouble saying his name, but he's got so many goals now
I know,
that
right?
I'm getting lots of practice.
It's
to
awesome.
say it.
He's over
He's
31
like 31,
goals.
31, yeah.
31,
and assists,
yeah.
so way to go. And we, of course, Jameson Reese in there as well.
He's an exciting
We've seen
player.
a few players that we haven't really seen from a little. Like nice to see Nick Greenman back in there.
Yeah,
again.
for sure.
And McComb's in there. Like this is.
Oh, and tell you, what an opportunity he got, right? I mean, just a quick little bounce off the pads, and he was right there to slam one home.
Well,
it was brilliant, That's about staying on top of your game, right? Being involved the whole time. That was awesome.
We say it often, 60 minutes of hockey, knowing,
absolutely,
predicting, there's so much that goes on. That's why we talk about it and we don't play it.
Sure. Absolutely. Not to mention that I'm, the size of two players.
Well, you I know you were doing you got Jay Peckham's weight loss thing going
Losing
on.
weight with the Peckhams,
and you just
absolutely.
put a public apology out.
Well, I
You
did.
kind of fell out. Your birthday got in the way.
Well, no. It was the trifecta.
It was the chicken wings on the birthday.
Come on, it was not. I
And
didn't
Christmas.
eat chicken wings on the birthday. What I did was, I had 4 days away in Toronto, right, where I didn't have access to my refrigerator, which was troublesome. And then there was Super Bowl in the middle of that. And
right.
Super Bowl is a food holiday, man. I don't know where you come from, but that's where it's like, you throw caution to the wind and you got to get into something because, man, there's chicken wings and chili and cheese.
I saw your
come
post,
on.
and the first thing he said is, "I'm not here to make any excuses, but
there are many. There are many."
And it was everything,
that.
as Landsberg likes to say, it's everything after the but that's the problem.
So the truth is that I'm still down 7.
You know what?
From where I started, and that's 2 weeks. So
I'm not even on a program.
I'm in good shape. So
I can't say. I just like making fun.
Yeah.
Good for you. You'll get there.
I'm going to get there.
Sarnia Stain getting ready to come out here. The Hive is alive tonight, and
buzzing.
Pretty good support out here tonight. We'll see what happens with the Guelph Storm. Oh, we got look at this shot.
No.
There he is.
I got fans.
What's this? You got a hug?
I love you, baby. Oh no. This is my buddy Sean. I love that guy.
Sean, it is amazing. It really
100%.
is. I ran into him the other day too, and I had a good chat with him. It's good. Well, let's take you down to the Sarnia Sting as they get ready to defend again against the Guelph Storm. We'll see what it brings tonight after the score of 6-2 yesterday. And I don't know. What are you? I don't know if you're back. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
I think Jake's under the weather. We'll just put you in. I mean, if you're not busy.
Really? Well, if there's nobody else that you can attract, then
I have lots of people.
I'll be here to fill in
I have
the
this
gap.
lady over here. And
I'm sure you could just grab
Dave
somebody
McGregor
off the
over there
street,
keeps begging to come on one of these times, and I'm like, no. He's like, why not? Because no. Even though it's the internet, he would struggle fighting.
Yes.
All right, you hear the noise out there. Cameron Lemoore started off in here tonight between the pipes and the Sarnia Sting. We'll be back, and of course we'll keep you updated throughout this first period. Sarnia Sting versus the Guelph Storm. For the show live on location with the Vintage Network, my friend Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!
Talk to you soon.